Everybody, Jay and Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym, and I'm here with your brand new 2021 IFBB Arnold Classic champion, Nick Walker. Nick, let's show them this trophy here. This is it. This is it. Okay? Pittsburgh, he wins North Americans, wins New York Pro, calls a shot that he's going to be winning the Arnold, and you did it.
I did it.
You did it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it seems like a lot of people want to talk about you on the internet. Mm-hmm. And you just keep shutting them up.
Of course. You know, nothing really bothers me. Nothing really affects me. You know, I know what I'm, like I said, I always know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I've already done. And I just keep doing it. So.
Yeah, I mean, last year was crazy in the tent.
Yeah. For
North Americans, right?
Yeah.
Then you dropped on to Atlanta for Chicago.
Yep.
And, you know, Steve had you guys out there for like almost 20 minutes, you know? Yet you were the one that kept moving up. You know, a few more minutes could have been right in there.
Yeah.
Like right at the top.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that gave you a good preview of what to expect for this year, right?
For sure. For sure.
So.
I'm excited, yeah.
Yeah. So earlier when he was training, I was goofing with him, saying, you're 25, and he goes, I'm 27. I said, I know that, but everybody on the internet has you a different age.
I know.
Right?
25, 26, 23.
Yeah. So he is 27.
Yeah, I just found that out. I wasn't telling everybody I'm 26.
So, but how you feeling, man? I mean, now, you know, 2 days removed from the contest?
I feel great, you know, my body feels good, mentally, I'm focused, you know, this was a great win, but, you know, I move on rather quickly and back to business and focusing on the O now.
11 days.
Yep.
11 days. So this is nice, but the O's the prize, right?
O was the prize.
So listen, backstage in your interview afterwards, you said you were going guaranteeing top 5.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a guarantee.
Okay, but what's the prospects of you taking it in your mind?
100%.
You said that too. Mm-hmm. If you pause for a second about you said about the top 5 with Etala, then because she's like, well, I'm going to be doing the interviews, well, I'll be doing this again with you, and you went, yes. Mm-hmm. I like that. Listen, growing up, we had kids that were athletes. You know, I always say there's a difference between confident and cocky. I know a lot of people say that you're cocky. I say you're confident. I mean, just, you know, getting to know you and talk with you, people, and especially talking to your parents and stuff,
Absolutely,
you know,
yes.
because as parents, we're in the same position that your parents are in right now.
Absolutely.
You know? How do you respond to those people? Or you don't? Or
I
you
just don't. They don't bother me because the only people that matter in my life are the ones that support me, the ones that know me, and those are the ones I want to prove right. So that's what matters most to me. Yeah.
So with this victory under your belt, how's it feel now going to the Olympia?
Oh, it feels amazing. It is just, you know, it's a lot of adrenaline. It's, you know, it's a lot of hype, even more hype for me going into it, and I plan to come back even better in 2 weeks.
Nice. Yeah, we don't even get 2 weeks, actually.
It's 11 days, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. under 2 weeks now.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
You know, so if people don't have a little bit of background on you, let's talk to them about, let them know, how did you get started into weightlifting?
I was weightlifting since I was 13 years old. And then, you know, I did my first show literally right after high school when I was 17. I did my first show, which was the Gold's Classic, where I met Sean Clarita, actually. And I weighed 159 pounds at that show. And then I competed the following year doing the Eastern USAs, where I weighed 194 pounds, and I won the team division there. And placed 3rd in the open light heavyweight division. And then the following year, well, I think maybe like 6 months later, I did team nationals, where I faced Cody Montgomery, and I took 2nd behind him.
I remember that.
Yep.
That was a heck of a pose down, man.
Yeah, that was close. It was definitely a close battle for that one. And then I didn't compete in 2015. 2016, I did my first national show, which was USA's, as a light heavyweight, and I got top 6 there. And then the following year, I did North Americans, got 6th there. And then later in the year, I did nationals, and I got 6th there. And then 2018, I was going to do USAs, but didn't 2019, which was the first show me and Matt did together. We did USA's where we took second, and then North Americans the following year where we won, and the rest has been history. So
Yeah. It's been a good ride
absolutely,
so far.
absolutely.
It's when you put the dots,
Mhm.
right? Now, one thing I like is your family is super supportive
Absolutely, yes.
of everything you do. And your mom is a hoot. She is the ultimate mom.
Yes, she sure is.
She's the ultimate hype woman, right?
She is. Yes, she is.
Right. So I know a lot of people, their parents, or sometimes they're not sure about stuff.
Yeah.
But that's going to be great having parents like that.
Oh,
right?
it is. You know, they haven't missed a show yet, and that just means the world to me how much support they really have. You know, ever since I actually really started this, they've done everything they could to make sure I've been to every show. My mom cooked all my food for me. She even at one point did my tans for me. She is my number one fan, and you know, as much as you know, this is for me. My plan is, you know, to give back to them so they can live a comfortable life as well. So
Yeah. Now, going back to the North Americans with the tent, how everything was closed. And it was going into, everybody was out on the street. I mean, they're farther away than they were at this wall right here, you know? And I had a couple people tell me that, you know, that your mom was out there. And I don't even think I've ever told this story. That's whenever I made the decision to try to just rip those curtains open on the side. And then I had a couple of the other competitors that they were trying to help me. And so they could at least somewhat see what was going on. And then, you know, and then once you won, I made sure to go out and get your mom and dad to bring them in. Which I know you were surprised to see.
I was. I figured I'd have to wait until they go outside, but when they came running in, that was a really good feeling. So.
Yeah. So, yeah, actually it was someone, like I said, it was them saying about your mom being out there that I made a decision to open it. I'd never even talked to her at that point. So I just did it as a parent.
Absolutely.
You know, knowing that this is your moment. You know.
And I remember even told her when I remember saying to her when I found out there was no audience, I was like, please, do not rush in and try to knock things down, please. Because she's the type of woman that would be like, I'm not listening, I'm going in somehow. So I'm like, Mom, please, I know, but just follow directions, please. Yep.
So, yeah, and that was really cool that they were up on stage here in Columbus too.
Yeah, you know, that was a special moment for me as it was for them. So, like I said, they're my number one fans, and they deserve as much success as, you know, I'm getting right now, because without them, this really wouldn't be happening. So
Right. Well, listen, we're on the road to the Olympia. Everybody knows what it is right now. I mean, you're here, you're doing this. And here's the other thing, people. I think we should make this a note. This was scheduled before the North Americans this year. Okay? This wasn't like I talked to him on Saturday and said, come to Pittsburgh. This was in the works like over 5 weeks ago.
yeah,
You know, Matt and I had mapped everything out with, you know, getting you and Sean here.
Yep.
And then ironically, it was kind of the same thing. I've got Terrence Ruffin tomorrow.
Yep.
I mean, I actually couldn't have planned it any better. You know?
perfect timing.
Right?
Perfect timing.
So yeah, so folks, we didn't just plan that. We just didn't like do this. This was in the works. Him winning the Arnold was a huge bonus, you know, and the fact that Ruff won it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which was awesome for him.
Yes. So is there anybody else you want to give a shout out to before?
Yeah, you know, I would give a shout out to you guys for inviting me here. You know, this is definitely a very special moment for me. You know, I've been always wanting to come here and train here, so this just really is a true special moment. My sponsors, Raw, Revive, Young LA, Made the Macros, Prime, my coach, Matt Jansen, my teammate, Sean, my family, and everyone that supports me. You know, that truly means the world to me, and hopefully I win in 2 weeks.
So you win in 2 weeks. Can I count on you to come back here with the Sando?
I'll come back the next day.
Okay. All right. You heard it here, folks. All right. J.M. Manion.
Nick Walker.
Signing out for NPC News Online. We'll see you 11 days in Orlando at the Olympia.